Sit upright, not stiff, not posed, simply upright enough that your body knows it is here. Let your weight settle downward. Let the ground take some of it. You do not need to prepare for this moment. You do not need to improve it. Most mornings begin with resistance. Resistance to the body, resistance to the day, resistance to what must be done. Today begins differently. Today begins with acceptance of position. Where you are sitting, how you are breathing, what the body feels like right now. Nothing needs to change yet. Men are taught to move immediately, to solve, to act, to push forward. But movement without orientation leads to wasted effort. So before the day begins, we orient. Feel your spine. Notice its natural shape. Notice where it collapses or tightens. Do not correct it aggressively. Just notice. Awareness precedes discipline. Most men misunderstand discipline. They believe it begins with willpower. Willpower is unreliable. It fluctuates with sleep, stress, mood, and circumstance. Position does not. Position is physical. Position is repeatable. Position is neutral. When the body is collapsed, the mind follows. When the body is upright, the mind has space. This is not symbolism. It is physiology. Correct position improves breathing. Breathing improves regulation. Regulation improves judgment. This is why disciplined men often appear calm under pressure. They're not calmer by personality. They're calmer by structure. Structure removes chaos before it enters. Today will present pressure. It may arrive early. It may arrive unexpectedly. Your task is not to eliminate pressure. Your task is to meet it without collapsing. Notice your breath now. Again, not to control it. Simply notice. Where does it enter? Where does it hesitate? Where does it rush? Breath reveals truth. A rushed breath reveals anticipation. A held breath reveals resistance. A shallow breath reveals avoidance. None of these are failures. They are signals. Slow the breath slightly. Not by force, but by permission. Allow the exhale to lengthen. When the exhale lengthens, the nervous system receives a message. There is no immediate threat. This message is important. A man who lives in constant threat response cannot think clearly. Discipline begins when the system feels safe enough to choose. If the breath wanders, let it wander. You are not training control. You are training return. The ability to return calmly is discipline. Many men confuse rushing with speed. They are not the same. Rushing is frantic. Speed is deliberate. Rushing sacrifices awareness. Speed preserves it. Today you may need to move quickly, but you do not need to rush internally. Internal rushing is loss of command. A disciplined man moves with urgency when required, without panic. He does not borrow stress from future moments. He stays with the present task, one action, then the next. This is how stability is built. Think of the day ahead. Do not list tasks. Just notice where pressure might appear. You do not need solutions yet. You are simply mapping terrain. Motivation is emotional. It comes when conditions are favorable. Discipline is structural. It exists regardless of mood. This is why relying on motivation leads to inconsistency, and inconsistency erodes trust, especially self-trust. Men who struggle often do not lack ability. They lack predictability in their own behavior. Discipline restores predictability, not perfection, predictability. You know what you will do when you wake up. You know how you will begin. You know how you will return when distracted. This removes internal negotiation, and negotiation is exhausting. Ask yourself quietly, what is one action today that represents order? Not ambition, not image. Order. It may be small. Small is correct. Most men do not fail dramatically. They abandon themselves gradually. They override fatigue. They ignore signals. They postpone rest indefinitely. This creates resentment towards life. Resentment erodes discipline. Discipline does not mean self-neglect. It means correct care. Care that is calm. Care that is unemotional. Care that is consistent. Today, pay attention to moments where you normally push past alignment. Notice them. Do not judge. Awareness alone begins correction. You do not need to carry the entire day. You only need to carry this moment correctly. Then the next. There is nothing dramatic required from you today. No declarations, no reinvention, no pressure to become someone else. Only commitment to posture, commitment to breath, commitment to order. Discipline grows quietly. It is built in ordinary moments. Moments like this. Sit upright, breathe steadily, feel grounded. You're ready to begin. Not because everything is clear, but because clarity is not required. Only steadiness. Begin the day calmly. Then continue.